So we're hurrying. It's 2 minutes to go.
30 seconds.
Good evening, I'm Jasmine Patterson. Welcome to our special coverage of the 2025 general election.
All right, might as well kick it off. Hey, Rick. What's up, Rick?
It's all good.
It's all good?
Yes.
So what's your prediction?
It won't be business as usual.
That's a zinger.
It will not be business as usual. At the very least, this is going to be interesting. So we say to the viewers, tune in. It's going to be interesting.
All right, so I've just been given my cheat sheet right here. 109 candidates is no easy task. So I have a photographic memory, but not this photographic. So we're not really worrying about these cameras here. We're really kind of just,
pretty much.
these cameras are like fly on the wall.
First timer. Hoping for the best.
I was here last time and I said that if I didn't really screw things up, they might call me back. So I'm back. I'm back. So you'll do the same. Now you do the same. We'll be back. We'll be back for 2030.
I'm a trained, I'm a ready. I don't know. We're just rehearsing. Go on.
What am I doing? I don't have on any makeup.
That's fine.
Who's winning? Oh, you won't get any. I don't think you'll get any journalists to commit because we're often responsive to events rather than predictive of such things.
Objectively, it's difficult to say. I think it's going to be an interesting one. Record number of candidates. It's very hard to tell, but we could see some upsets, some surprises, and I'm looking forward to a very interesting day.
I will say, personally, I'm a cynical person. I naturally look at what's happened previously and think that defines what happened. So I'm looking at last year's by-elections, thinking those may be a reflection of what will happen in the results. But obviously, a year's a long time. So it all depends on the mood of the voters on the night to see where they decide to put their tick.
I think the reality is going to be, we're going to hear a lot from the people of Bermuda about what they really want. Do I think that there will be a change in the substantive government of the day? I don't think so. I do think, though, that there may be some switching up on some of the seats, and I think that the government will have to make a decision on how it wants to continue to serve the people once they hear from them. I think it's a really awesome chance for the government to hear directly from the people of Bermuda. I think it's a chance for the opposition to strengthen themselves, and I think it's a chance for the independents to, whether they get a seat in the House or end up in the Senate, to really actually be the voice that the constituents are perhaps looking for at this time. So is that a straight enough answer for you?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, election night 2025 in Bermuda. We're going live in 3, 2. I would never touch anything on this.
So this is the switcher. Everything's on here. All the cameras. Live views are the way we communicate with people live at headquarters and locations like that.
Your lower thirds.
Graphics.
Right, the lower thirds are
Right. So we have a bunch of them stored here.
Camera guys.
yes.
The latest want to be 20 pounds lighter. I want to be 20 pounds heavier. So what can you do?
Wow, that's a good question. But I know the camera adds about 10 pounds.
For my camera people, what we shooting with? You know, you got some tech people that's going to watch this video. I see Sony.
Yeah, always Sony. The Sony XD cam.
That's FX6.
FX6.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
I was thinking
47 years, and I'm the chief engineer, and I have to know every piece of equipment in this building, as well as the building.
Little testing, check. Wow. Check those two handsome guys.
Hey, it's an honor.
Yeah.
I was upstairs just now, and you had your. Was you doing a selfie or was you fixing your makeup?
Oh, that was definitely a selfie.
Mm-hmm.
Just out of the excitement of being here on such a momentous night and wanting to capture some of that before it all begins.
Great line.
I was sitting with
Great
you the
voice.
last time for the last
Yes.
election.
Do I look older?
Yeah.
No,
So I can
Yes.
look over.
it's political.
You can
night.
see.
Well, at least give me a welcome to election night.
welcome to Decision 2025. That's what it is, right? Decision. There you go.
All right, action. Check 1, 2. How you all doing? Hi, Mom. Election night 2025. We are here at Bermuda Broadcasting, and we have everybody that knows what they're doing, the best of the best, all in one place under one roof, and it's gonna go flawlessly because of that. So there we go. How's that?
Great.
So we're hurrying. It's 2 minutes to go.
30 seconds.
Good evening, I'm Jasmine Patterson. Welcome to our special coverage of the 2025 general election.
Panel, let's talk a bit on those we've seen elected, really.
I mean, where to start? There's been so many interesting races. I do want to just highlight, first and foremost, the amount of young people who have been running. We have seen some come in, we have seen some not come in, but the fact that they ran some tight races, I think specifically to C9 with Smith West, with Shamari Talbot Ward, coming into that constituency and putting up a good fight to Vance Campbell. But ultimately what we did see in that constituency was we constantly, I think, are having to ask the question, is it person or is it party? And we're seeing here that actually it may have just been person, where you see Vance Campbell, who crossed the aisle, retain his seat, which is actually incredibly fascinating. And to have done it, it's such a tight turnaround. It is really interesting to see.
What we've seen in the numbers so far is our reluctance to make big shifts. We're very conservative in that. Ariana and Kian.
Okay. Can I just say that first, as everyone has said, congratulations to the PLP for their victory, and congratulations to the OBA for picking up additional seats. But I also want to say congratulations. Like we say, lowest voter turnout, but this has been historically the most candidates that we've had to choose from, which just shows that democracy is still healthy and that people are still wanting to participate, and it takes a lot. So I want to say congratulations to all of the independents and the FDM and the Imperial Group for just putting yourselves out there, right? And you said very wisely, I listen to your show every Sunday, Mr. Sullivan, that after the party tonight is the hangover, right? And it's time for the real work to begin. And the party kind of takes a backseat. Everybody who is in the House is now part of the working body that makes decisions. And when we talk about a fairer Bermuda, we have some real issues that we need to come together. We saw it with COVID, how we were able to come together to solve for these things. And when we talk about fairness, the growing inequality that exists, not just in Bermuda, but worldwide. The economy, the headwinds that were, whether it's tariffs that are coming our way, the cost of living, inflation, all of these things we're going to have to collectively solve for. Our healthcare, I mean, the hospital, there's no reason why an advanced economy like Bermuda should have people that are literally in the hallways. Sleeping in the hallways. Right? Our education system, we can talk about every issue in the world, but if we don't get education right, none of it makes sense. And so all of these issues that combine for a fairer and better Bermuda is going to transcend any one party. We have to come together and really get to work after the party. All right, so I think we're done. The Gambians are in the background. Court Street is a party. The panel's tight. Panel? Yes. All right. We'll got work tomorrow, so it's been a pleasure. It's a wrap.